So, what's up, guys? I've got a Pokemon battle here that I recently just had against another guy named Garrett from, I think he's from Texas or something. But I send out an Umbreon first, and this is a Choice Scarfed Umbreon, and he sends out Ferrothorn, which is eh. So I go with the Shadow Ball thinking it'd do more damage, but it doesn't. He goes to Toxic, and, yeah. So, I forget. So I use Synchronize, but it has no effect on him, and I'm like, crap. So, Poison hurts. It's not too much. I go for another Shadow Ball, and I'm hoping to get a crit here, just to do some more damage. And, I don't think I get the crit, but, yeah. So he goes for Gyro Ball, and I don't know how much it's gonna hurt, so... It does not even a quarter damage. I'm at 1/4 of damage health right now. I'm at 3/4 health. I'll go for another Shadow Ball. I'm not doing any damage here, so he goes for Explode, but I wanted to go for Moonlight here, heal. And if I wasn't Choice Scarf, I think I could have lived Explosion with Moonlight, but he just gets rid of Ferrothorn easy. So I live with 61% health, but Poison does 61 damage. So my Umbreon faints. No big deal. I go to my Coffin dude. And I pretty much sweep his team with this dude because he's Special D and Defense typed. And he sends out a shiny Feraligatr. And tell me in the comments if you guys want to see more Pokemon. So I think I shared Destiny or something. No, I used Guard Split with him. And then I go for a Destiny Bond, just in case, because if he takes me out, I'm going to take him down with me. He goes for an Ice Vein, but it's not going to freeze like he wanted. But now he gets turned into a Mummy. He gets the Mummy ability, so it's no big deal. I go for a Sub here. And he goes for Superpower, but it doesn't have effect. So I go for a Shadow Ball here to see if I can't do any damage to his team. And it actually does about a quarter worth of damage. But he has leftovers on, so it's like whatever. He goes for another Superpower because I think he just doesn't know what to go for. I go for another Destiny Bond because Destiny Bond's good for like 2 turns. And so he gets more leftovers here, which kind of sucks for me, but then again it also doesn't. He goes for Hydro Pump. And it doesn't do anything because I have the Sub, but you never know. So I go for another Shadow Ball here, just to see how much damage it does, because I know last time it did about a quarter. So now he's almost at half health. His special defense fell. We're at 9 out of 36 moves, and it's about 3 minutes in the battle, so I'm going to have to upload this in parts. So he goes for an Ice Vein, but I avoid the attack, and I go for another Shadow Ball. He gets hit with it, and yeah. So he's almost down. He has like 20% health left. But he has the leftovers, or this battle would have been, Feraligatr would have been dead, basically, already. He goes for another Ice Vein, hoping to freeze me, but it doesn't really, and I get another Shadow Ball. So and I got the crit, but it didn't really matter. So I already killed one. He goes to Scolipede here. And, he goes for Toxic first, which he has a lot of toxic Pokemon, so it kind of sucks for me, but then again, it really doesn't. So I go for a Shadow Ball here, just to get some damage on him, and I bring him about almost half health right there. Special defense fell. I think he goes for Steamroller next, seeing if he can't do it. Yeah, he goes for Steamroller, hoping to do some massive damage, but it only does about 20. And with the Mummy ability, he's really getting screwed here with my Coffin. So I get damaged. I have enough turns. He goes for another Toxic. I don't know why you didn't go for Earthquake. Because I don't know why, but he should have gone for Earthquake there. Because I've seen this Scolipede be used in one of his battles before he deleted his channel, and so I swept 2 Pokemon out with that dude. Not too worried about it. So I think it's 3-2 here. He sends out Nidoking. And I basically taunt this dude with Gengar. I could have swept with Gengar if I had Hypnosis on him. But I didn't. So I use Shadow Ball here. Most of my team does have Shadow Ball, by the way. So it does about half damage right there. He's pretty much screwed after this. He goes for Earth Power. But I have Levitate ability. I go for a Sucker Punch. And it does about a quarter worth of damage. He goes for Mega Horn here. It doesn't really do all that much damage, surprisingly. So, I'm going for another Sucker Punch. Takes out Nidoking almost, but he goes for Thrash, but it doesn't have any effect because I'm a Ghost type. I think he forgot that, and I think he was only thinking that he's in Dark. So, I kill off Nidoking here. 5 minutes 18. Yeah, so we're going to have to cut this battle. And this is basically a stall war after this. This is really what this is. I wish I could speed it up, but I can't. But pretty much this is just a... I should have just kept using Shadow Ball here to shorten this battle up. But I didn't. So it doesn't have any effect on me. I go for a Sucker Punch here. And he should have just bulked up. I don't know why he just didn't bulk up so he could have lived later on in the battle. Because I think he does call this dude back. Or he just doesn't fight. But Shadow Ball nearly kills him. He goes for a revenge, but it has no effect. So he's just... I send down... I call back Gengar because I don't really feel like it. He was just willing to kill off his 3-finger dude. But I send out Bisharp and Revenge or Storm Throw, and it crits me here. I get the unluckiest move here because I was gonna finish him off by Sword Dancing up and just finishing off his team, but Bisharp fails. I send out Electros here, and I pretty much T-Wave his Pokemon here. I don't feel like dealing with him. This battle's almost over. I'm thinking, yeah, I will finish it in one battle, in one video. So he goes for Revenge after I just had gone for a T-Wave. I think I also went for Thunderbolt. I went for another T-Wave. No, I'm Choice Scarfed, so I'm stuck in T-Wave. And I forget about that I'm stuck in, I'm Choice Scarfed, so I just leave him in here, hoping that his Pokemon eventually dies out. Or something, like he doesn't move and he kills himself. But he just keeps going for Revenge. It's not doing all that much, as you can tell, but that one did, because I think he got a crit. His attack fell, though. His defense fell. I'm still stuck in T-Wave. I guess if I really wanted to, I could have already finished this battle off, but this battle is definitely worth just, like, taunting this dude. So he finished off with my Electros. I've got 2 Pokemon left. I've got Gengar and Hydreigon, my 3-headed dragon. And so I just send out Gengar to finish off this dude, but I think he calls him back. Yeah, he withdrew him. And he goes for Haxorus. This thing's a pain in the butt because I accidentally went for Drain Meter here instead of Sucker Punch. And then I go for another one for some reason. I keep misclicking here because I really wasn't paying attention. I thought I was clicking Sucker Punch here. But he goes for a DD. I think I go for a Destiny Bond. No, he gets another DD in. I don't know what I do here. But, yeah, you can see that it's almost done. I go for Destiny Bond, yeah. Just thinking he was going to take me out during this next turn, so I wanted to take him out with me. But I think it takes 2 turns before he takes me out. Yeah. So I finally get the Sucker Punch out, and it does nothing. He goes for Dragon Pulse here. And I think it's enough to take me out. No, it's one more after this. But he goes for I go for another Sucker Punch. He goes for Dragon Claw just to finish me. And the battle's pretty much over after the next 2 turns. Because I finish off this dude with 1 hit. So I go into Hydreigon. However you want to say it. And then he goes for a Dragon Dance because he thought he was slower. And I thought I had speed on this dude, but I didn't. So me and him were both surprised during this. I go for a Dragon Rush just to finish him off. Hits him. He's KO'd. And he was out about 65% health, so he's done. The battle's almost over, so I'm going to end the video pretty soon here. And he sends out his three-fingered Thor dude. And I go for a Draco Meteor, overkill here, just to finish it off. So that will be the end of this battle. I had a great time doing this battle. It was pretty fun for me. We could have like used items during this, but we didn't. So it was a pretty good battle. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.